I guess that has been the limit of our throat. I think Ayumu is silent because he's coughing really hard on the background.
No.
Oh no, Ayumu is actually dying.
No, I'm here.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with a battler in the UK and admin of the Bellspears English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki. Yeah, as you can tell, we are both kind of dying. So today will probably be a short episode. That's definitely not going to be poorly aged thing because we both are really conscious about our health, I guess. And I guess it can't be helped. It's winter. It's winter. It's -1 in Germany.
Oh god.
Yeah, it snowed yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Thank goodness it was
That's
a light
crazy. That's messed up.
snow. I know, right? I was really worried when I wake up and then I look at my trash cans and then everything is covered in white. It's like, oh no, God no. Because like, God forbid the Japan can handle something as minor as snow. They were unusually on time though. Only the train that I took back home earlier. They are a little bit late. Very late actually. 30 minutes late, but yeah. It's workable. It's really ironic that 30 minutes delay is like an acceptable amount of delay in Germany.
I mean, I suppose it's about the same for British trains. If the train is here, good enough.
Exactly. But yeah, this morning I felt like the pain that the train arrives. Well, it still arrived earlier than scheduled, but because the train was supposed to stop at my station first, so it was supposed to be like a back and forth train. So in this direction, my station is like the last station. So it was supposed to be it was supposed to reach my station like 8 minutes before the departure. So I was like really excited that I got that connection because that train came way earlier, so I can just sit down inside the train and be warm instead of being outside and cold and freezing to no point. But yeah, today it was only 4 minutes early. I was like, I went up to the stairs and I was like, huh, it's 4 minutes before departure. Where is my train? No. Of course it was late, by the way. I think it departs like 6 minutes later. Thank goodness it didn't stop in the middle of the road, so that that was a plus. That's still a plus. My goodness. But yeah, how was your week?
Sounding horrible. Yeah, just practically lying in bed.
I feel you.
Such life.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad, but what is it? It's just like it's actually just mostly because I've been taking medicine that makes me sleep. Yeah. So it's like it's not like I got a fever or anything. Like to be fair, I think I might have got a fever on Tuesday because I felt unusually tired. But like I don't know, it was just because I was using too much brain during my Pokemon Loco that day or something like that. But either way, you know, got some medicine and I got better. So now it's only just the coughing, really.
Same. But yeah,
I still Feeling a bit tired though, but that's more like because I grew up my own sleep schedule as usual. Because like for those who follow anime news, you would know that recently Giguk, yes, that Giguk, had a watch along stream on like literally possibly right now like my most favorite series of all time. Band Dream is my go. It's a band anime, but like a lot of people think it's an idol anime. Um, and then yeah, which is not. And then but I suppose I can understand. Like the first 3 seasons gave the same vibe. And then like Giga was one of those people as well. It's like I'm not really into idol anime, so I don't want to watch it. And then you know what? Bushiro challenged him to to watch the whole thing. Bushiro literally sponsored him to watch the whole thing, and then say like we're 100% that you will like it. And so that's why the stream that's why the stream happened. And then like he starts streaming in like Japan's time. What was it? 11 a.m. So that would have been 2 a.m. On my side. So I basically stay up from 2 a.m. and then watch until 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So yesterday I slept at 9 a.m.
Exactly.
And then woke up at 5 p.m. And then you know slept too much, woke up too late. So last night I couldn't sleep either.
Nice.
And yeah, so I think I roll around until like also until like 4 a.m. or something, and then I woke up like what is it? I woke up like once or twice already before like I actually wake up, and I only actually woke up because and my Amazon delivery came. I didn't expect them to come so early. But like so I ordered something from Amazon, and then the first message was, "Oh, we expect to arrive on Tuesday," and they said, and they pushed it back to Wednesday, and then they pushed it back to Thursday, and then suddenly today, Monday, there's like, "Oh, it's here," and then like so like literally the guy rang me, so like that's why I woke up, and it's like, oh my god, I didn't expect that.
I know, right? Yeah.
And so yeah, I got a new, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Maybe you can pull up like a photo later. And you know what? I try to look it up for you right now. Uh, but you know the suitcase thing that I've been using.
Oh, yeah. The one that
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
my bonus from the 10,000 yen connected battlers set, but without the logo, and it's much cheaper.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I I bought another one and
Nice.
another one, so I got 3 of them now, and that's because I'm getting too many Wise Sword stacks.
Nice.
So like, congratulations, Wise Swords. Getting a suitcase from me means I'm dedicated to the game now.
Yeah.
So now I have 3 cases, literally one for Japanese battle spirits, one for battle spirits saga, and one for Wise Swords.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah. So so yeah, and yeah, I think gotta cut down some spending. I think I'm spending a bit too much on Wise Swords, but I still want to spend because the Bandrim Maiko and Avimuji set is out.
I know, right?
Luckily for Bandream, like the arts themselves are already like very pretty. Like so, like I'm fine with just having like the base rarity. Yeah. It's so like I think I'm just gonna collect like a playset of base rarity and like that's it. Actually, is it even out already? I don't even know. I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's not out yet. So I'm probably gonna wait for it to come out, and then like when my local like gonna get another bulk order from UUT, then I'll probably get a playset from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. You remind me that I still have to get the Azure Lane playset. Although they still didn't print my best girl, but still. I mean, like, this time because they printed a lot of the ultra rare ships. They are just beautiful. Sometimes like the fun part about like Azure Land is because they are selling like the skins that are like more revealing. So like the base rarity cards are actually looks better than the special rarity ones because like they use the skin, like the paid skin ones for the special rarity. That's like, yep, nope. Yep, nope, I don't need this.
Yeah, recently I mentioned I got a case of Girls Band Cry. And like the normal art is okay, but like it's basically just a bunch of portrait images. And then I didn't expect much because I didn't even bother looking at the like how the actual shiny cards look. And I just bought a case like that. Yeah, and then and so like when I opened it, I was like really surprised at like how pretty they actually are. So like I'm glad that I actually got a case. I think I got my money worth back as well. Because like the cost is actually popular in I think it's pretty popular in Japan actually. So like the but what is it? So like the shiny cards, like the normal shiny rares, I guess. They even like each of them cost like £1. Like imagine like £1. So like in yen it's still quite a lot. And then like I got 4 signed cards, and I've calculated a total in about £500. My case was 750. So I basically got my money back.
You got your money worth.
I got my money worth. Yes, I got my money worth.
Nice. Yeah, I wonder why I kind of I talk shit about like the alternate arts for the Azure Lane set, but I kind of vividly remember I kind of wanted to gamble and open a box just to try to find one of the alternates, but I can't really recall which one I actually wanted because it's like very few and far between. I feel like I'm looking for a needle in a haystack.
You're looking for what?
A needle in a haystack.
I need a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Wait, what? I thought that's a. Is that a proverb or is that a?
Oh, a needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
I was like, I think you usually said needle in the sea.
So. Yeah, that's what I
Needle in the.
remembered my American teacher told me. Or some I read the somewhere. It's not my teacher.
Oh, I never heard of the term needle in the haystack. I guess it is.
Yeah,
I usually actually no needle in the. I think some people would use needle in the sea as well, but I think that came from Chinese. Yeah. Oh my God! But like talking about English, like it's really funny. My student today, like he refused to believe that like look for you know the verb look forward to um it's one verb because like he basically he wrote look forward to watch and I said no, it's look forward to watching. It's one verb. The 3 words forming one verb, and it's like no, my head canons did not. No. And I brought up the Cambridge English Dictionary. Come on, kid. This is what it means. It's like, no.
No, I refuse. Tanga ko tawarin.
I refuse to believe English is that fucked up. It's like, is that fucked up, kid? Learn your English. Like, no.
Yeah. My
That's
goodness.
hilarious.
Yeah. Poor kid.
Ah,
He has to learn it the hard way. The Ayumu way.
yes. Yeah, that felt also messed me up quite a few times when I was small. Oh my god, how did my yeah, no, never mind. I just saw something.
Oh
Don't
my
worry about it.
goodness.
It's just like some random stuff on Facebook. Don't worry about it.
I thought you just saw a ghost. My goodness.
I might as well be seeing it, girls.
Uh,
Yeah, don't worry. I just like I'm a bit too addicted to band dreams. Just I'm just always scroll through like the fan community page, and then like that like here's actually one thing. Like I mean, obviously, if I can, I would love to persuade you guys to just watch Band Dream is My Girl. But like I'm in terms of like original anime series in general. It's pretty good if you like find one that like you're actually invested in. Because it's an original anime series, there isn't an original source. So people so like you cannot be spoiled by anything unless somehow someone leaked the story, but that's barely possible. Um and then so like there is the fun where like you watch each episode and then literally like everyone just start discussing, oh my god, what will happen next? What will happen next? Like people just like make all kinds of theories. They try to get all kinds of speculations um from like images that's shown in the anime in the opening song, like stuff like that. Which I think is like really fun. Um it's just really funny to like see people that's like speculating the series, like the serious and like the funny stuff. Um well, for Band Dream, it's like mostly in like a Chinese community because like it's like the most popular in well apparently mainland China and Taiwan as well, and then but it's like surprisingly even Japan itself is not that popular. Uh, in the West, like hopefully it gets more attention now that Giga has watched the whole thing. He's also going to be watching the episodes that's already been released for season 2 next week as well. So there's that. So yeah, so like just like watching people just speculating like, ooh, I think her dad will die, like this kind of things, and then like, oh, I think like this girl will like betray like the band and everything like that. Like and like we got that theory because like the opening song is called Kill Kiss and supposed to mean uh what's it called? Um uh the kiss of Judas. You know about that. You're Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like even in the song itself, like literally in the chorus, one the line is "Kill Kiss Judas," and so like the whole song itself is like has like a Christian meaning to it, and so like people are just like, oh my god, someone's gonna betray the band. Who is it going to be? Like that kind of things. And like people like obviously try to like look at like the story from like a Christian way as well. It's like, oh,
Oh
okay,
my
so like
god.
all these girls, they're gonna, they have their own sins, and everything like that. But like eventually, they're gonna, they're gonna receive what's the word? Uh, they're gonna receive
Retribution?
s-
Karma?
some not kind of what savior saving. So they receive like say not saving
Salvation.
saving salvation.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, they receive salvation from maybe like recognizing it themselves, like from the help from each other and everything like that. It's like people just like making all kinds of wild theories. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But like I really gotta ask, like this anime is definitely amazing. Like because like it's a band anime and somehow people are discussing that someone will die. So it's like, okay, then I guess this is where we're going.
Just like last Tuesday. Yeah,
It's like last Tuesday.
exactly. I mean,
What?
yeah, and it was so it has become so regular that it has become something that happened last
Oh,
Tuesday.
right.
Yeah. My goodness. I hunger.
You
But yeah.
hunger. You haven't eaten yet.
Have I? I have eaten actually, but
Then why you hunger?
I just hunger for
You
victory.
just hunger. Hunger for victory.
Yeah, we haven't.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm currently definitely hungry for victory right now.
exactly.
I'm basically playing TCG Pocket while
Ah.
speaking, and I lie when I say I saw something on Facebook. I guess because my opponent got way too lucky because he got this attack. For those who play, you should know about Celebi EX. And then the attack is basically uh you flip a coin for each energy attached to Celebi. For each head, it does 50 damage. And somehow my opponent got 3 heads and knock out my boss and knock out my finisher in one turn.
Jesus.
So I was like, what the heck? And then because I'm using the same deck as well, and then I literally just now I just got 0 heads and I just lost to a Mewtwo.
Pain.
Pain, and now I'm facing a fire deck as well. Pain.
Pain.
But like it feels so bad. It's like I think it's like right now in TCG Pocket, it feels like I, I was about to say green. I mean like grass. The grass type is like trying to be like the lucky type. You know, like the one that's like high risk, high reward kind of type of deck. But to be fair, I don't really like. But like I've been using the same deck, the same Pikachu deck for like 2 months or by now. So it's like, and I finally got my second Celebi EX today after 1 month of drawing packs. And like funny enough, I got 2 Celebi EX and none of them are from packs. So I I I I got them because like in TCG Pocket, like you got this system where you basically you got this system where like you can basically try to get one random card from the packs that other people did. So and then yeah, I got both my Celebi from there. Didn't even get them from packs.
Sad.
Yeah. So after 1 month, I finally got 2 Celebi. I can finally play the deck.
Yay. Yay, question mark.
I mean, it's TCG Pocket. Everything's like about luck at this point. So like, I don't really care. I'm just grinding right now for like the what do you call it? Like the special quests and everything like that.
So it's just gambling to you at this point.
Basically, yeah. Again, gambling with no risk, basically.
With no risk and no reward. Well, it's a dopamine
Yeah,
hit,
no
I
risk.
guess.
Oh, are you really doing this?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, speaking of Facebook and speaking of like you wanting to spend more. Don't know why. Like earlier, like there was a news headline that says basically like giving you like the top 7 ways to basically save money, right? And then I think like one of the point is like, have you ever considered like lowering your standard of living?
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh my god.
yeah, and then someone quoted on Twitter and then said like, yeah, why haven't I thought about like living a shittier life? That's a
So
groundbreaking idea.
it's like so dumb. It's like you
Yeah.
know, you know how you can not care about saving anymore? Just die.
No, that's a little bit too extreme, but yeah. Like
Then you
it.
don't have to care about anything.
Ooh. Or we can just build a colony on Mars. No, just kidding.
What?
Yeah. Just remove all the. Just go back to wonky.
Just go back to Monk.
Go back to Monk.
Oh my god, he got Charizard.
Yeah.
I am gonna die.
Hunt for seals, and then you got mauled by
I am gonna die.
What is that? The white bear? Polar bears. Oh yeah. Yeah. Why did I forget about them?
What about the polar bears?
Yeah. Do you know the show We Bare Bears?
Oh yeah. Actually, I got a pack of tissue right now, which is like the panda.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. For me, I got the, that neck pillow for the flight. I won one in a company event when I was still working in Jakarta. I won one that is named after Ice Bear.
Oh, the polar bear.
It was really nice. It was really cute. But then I realized that's the one weakness of that product. You were supposed to wear that for a long time. It's going to have your sweat and dust and everything. But it's completely white. Like, that sounds like an oversight.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I get what you mean now. Yeah.
Going to get.
Oh, yeah. And then you can't really wash them as well, can you?
Yeah, that's going to be hard. I mean, like, it's kind of like just a normal cushion. So that's also the other shitty part. Because when you wanted to use it on flights, it's actually not hard enough. So it's like way too soft to wear in a flight. So it's like, can I really use this? It's going to get dirty. And it's not even helping me to sleep a little bit, help me to sleep. So it's like, do I really need this? But it's cute though. And also I won it, by the way. I won it with, I won it by luck because like, there's a, so basically one of the competition was like a music quiz. And I was able to guess the lyric because our designers like constantly listens to that particular song.
Wow. Okay.
Just pull Closer by Chainsmokers. And for some reason she who have the designer who listened to that song for like 100 times a day didn't even remember the lyrics. And I was like, I think like I've heard this before. Like, fuck it, let's ball. And then I won that round, and then because of that we have enough point to won the whole game. Yeah. We got the Ice Bear.
He's the MVP.
Yeah. I forgot why. Like one of my friends also say that. Yeah. Among the three, he said like, yeah, you have the Ice Bear energy. I'm not sure what that is supposed to mean, because like polar bears are supposed to be like the bear that one of the bears that will actually attack you.
You have the polar bear energy? No, I don't think so.
Do I?
Nah. He's way too quiet.
Yeah. I am quite. I am quiet if I'm not triggered. The trigger is your existence. Oh my goodness. And then I will yap. Initiate yapping mode.
Yapping mode, indeed.
No, right. I only have 2 modes. I will pick a word, or I'll drop you the lore of like a very random manga that I found like at 3 a.m. or something. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Exactly. No, right. I think I just dropped you something like last night, because like I have a series that I read as something as more of like a guilty pleasure. I mean, like it's like every other single fantasy series that is like inspired by JRPG. Everything is so meta. Like everybody knows what the skill is. Blah blah. You know the drill.
That thing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know why.
Oh yeah. I can never understand why those are interesting.
Mm-mm. I think it's more like TikTok, right? Like it's everything is familiar. Like because like the thing with the older media, you maybe only have like that one media. So you maybe your parents probably can only buy you like one CD. Like if you are privileged enough, you're probably going to be able to get like one CD. If you can even afford a TV, you'll probably be able to watch like one episode every week of any series. So you kind of just have to cling to whatever you can get, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
So basically, you kind of have the time to kind of like familiarize. You kind of have more. What was it again? Incentive to kind of like familiar yourself with something. Like back then when you only get to watch Dragon Ball, for example, like maybe you can only have time to watch one show, right? Like you have a TV or you probably have like a shared TV with the whole community, and then maybe at the Dragon Ball is the only one time where like the parents were like, "Yep, let's leave it to the kids," and then like the rest they probably will watch sport or something, and then you kind of have the incentive to kind of like learn what is Kamehameha, what is Ki, what is the power level, and what is Saiyan, what is Super Saiyan. Then I have the incentive too. But like now that you can just open YouTube and then, especially if you live outside Japan, you can easily find stuff. And actually, if you live in Southeast Asia now I think like most of the anime companies, they kind of focus more into merchandising. So like
definitely.
Yeah. So basically they just get the license for the show and then they show them on YouTube. Of course, at that point they wouldn't be aiming for the ad revenue from the video playback itself. They just want it as a quote unquote advertisement so that they can sell them so they can sell the license to the merchandise. And then people can buy the merchandise because they are familiar with the series. Because of that, you open YouTube in Southeast Asia, you get like 10 episodes every day, kind of deal. So now, you have less time to get invested in any series. So like then the advantage, I am not saying that it's better, but that the advantage of this kind of tropes is basically, you open the anime, you already know like everything that's going to happen, there's skills, there's a fireball, even if there's summon, it's going to be the same Hades, Bahamut, what else? Ifrit. It's characters that you have known like over and over and over and over again. Like, it has Bahamut. It was cool in other anime, so it must be cool in this anime. Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. That's basically. I mean, like, it's just the environment is different. I guess, like, even in Trash Taste, they have talked about, like, some of the works, their quality does hold up. But some of the themes, they're kind of specific to basically the time frame where they are released. So that is why, like, for kids who are like born in the 90s, like I do, like lots of people found like a connection to stuff like Evangelion or Digimon or Pokemon. That's like, especially with Digimon and Pokemon, like you're in a time where you're basically the war has ended. The world is finally starting to, have some sort of peace. Like, not everywhere, but like everywhere where Pokemon is played, basically. So you basically got the story of, just exploring, finding new friends. And at that time, we still don't have internet and everything. So yeah, then it kind of becomes something that is dear to us because like, oh yeah, we also wanted to go out and explore and meet new friends. And then you got to the newer generations, then they have different concerns. Then they would probably relate to something more like ReZero, where okay, so now everything is provided for you, but what if you can actually like well, what's the message of ReZero again? But yeah,
I didn't finish ReZero, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was something along the line of okay,
bro, how am I getting 6 tails, bro?
You only need 3 more and you'll get a 9 tails, bro.
Oh no, I only needed 1.
Oh my god. No.
I only needed 1.
If you get 3 more, if you get 3 more tails, you'll get a 9 tails because you have 6 tails.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. My age is catching up. My goodness. All the sicknesses making me old way faster. You know,
All the bad jokes.
yeah, I feel like getting a job actually make me getting more sick. Just by the virtue that I needed to be outside way more. Yeah, I think
Go on, touch some grass.
I know, right? I thought touching grass will make me feel better. It did, and it make me feel better and worse at the same time. Like, how the fuck is that possible? I like, I feel like I have more downtime, but the downtime is more productive, quote unquote. Like if I'm already outside, then I can work. But like if I'm inside my room, then I wouldn't be able to do anything. Like I literally spent the first week of 2025 like dying on my bed. Then like I had like minor fever. It's not that high, but it's enough to kind of like I woke up, I eat, and then I don't have energy to do anything else. Like all of my energy goes into digestion.
Goes into what?
Digesting the food that I just ate.
Alright, true, yeah, same.
Also because my throat hurts a lot, so I cannot eat that much. So like even just swallowing already using too much energy. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, my sore throat was last week. I'm okay now.
I know, right? I never thought sore throat would be that bad.
It's just feeling dry. I think it's just the weather, to be fair.
Yeah. And then you know also the pain of like living in Asia. Like kanji is so available that now when I am here, I was like, fuck, do I want it?
Yeah, I miss kanji so much. Like if I ever get a chance to eat kanji, I would literally.
Exactly.
Like I go to Chinese restaurant, I eat kanji.
I know, right? I wish like there are more Chinese restaurant near me that serves kanji. I was like, fuck the mapo tofu, fuck the salt and pepper chicken. I want the kanji. Anything, give me anything. Because like I can make it on my own, but like if I make it on my own, I'll have to deal with the rest that is burned on the bottom. It's really a pain to clean in general. So I was like, I'm just going to pay someone to make it for me. Yeah, maybe I need to ask like because like I have like an Asian, well, it's a German Chinese food place, right? Like I guess the owner used to work in Hong Kong. Maybe I can ask him. I need to ask him probably. Like, hey, can you like make me an out of menu item because we are neighbors, right?
I mean, kanji is easy to make.
Yeah.
In terms of like what you want to put in there as well. Like you should just buy some pork bones and then like kind of boil it together. That's what I did. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because like during that time, I was still working in the restaurant, and we just had we just had what was it called? we just had like a wedding kind of thing, and so like I was given of all the I was giving of like the remainings of like the roast pork and everything like that, and so just went back home. I just took them back home and then like kept them in the fridge for like a few days and I got sick. It's like, okay, now's the time. Now it's actually the time to use it. Oh, now it's actually the time to consume it.
Happy accidents. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. My goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Because like last time I also got like some bones for the goat bones. How do you even pronounce goat? It's goat, right? That hornet.
The whole what?
And then the adult lamb. Like what is it? What is even the lamb? The goat.
Oh, mutton.
Yeah. Yeah, the living version of mutton. It's goat, right?
Oh, the goat. Yeah, goat, sheep.
Goat, yeah. It's confusing. That family of animal is kind of confusing because okay, so you have goat, and you have, I think like even mutton is kind of specific into like when it was slaughtered. Like I think lamb as a meat.
Oh,
yeah, lamb as a meat can refer to
from a sheep over 2 years old.
Yeah. God damn. So mutton is also sheep. So what do you call a goat meat? Oh my goodness.
I mean, mutton also means goat meat.
Jesus Christ.
In South Asian cuisine.
Jesus.
Okay. Lamb from sheep in their first year, hocket from sheep in the second, and mutton from older sheep.
This is unreal, man.
I never even knew they had different words.
I know, right? And it's also a pain because in German, the word for goat is Ziegen. That's a Ziegen. That's Ziegen. I think like there's supposed to be some rolling before the N. But like the frustrating part is like sometimes I try to communicate that with the customers that that's a goat, it's a goat skewers. But when I said a chicken, they heard me as chicken, which is a totally different animal. I was like, what?
I wonder what's so different about them.
I know, right? One of them evolved from a dinosaur. One of them is like, I don't know why. I don't know. It's probably some rodents or something.
I
think like
funny.
Yeah, I think like in the end, my boss just described it as lamb because it's much less confusing that way.
Fair enough, yeah.
Also, it's lamb, so it's easier. even if they thought I'm speaking English, it's going to sound pretty much the same. Lamb. Not that much difference.
Lamb.
Yeah. I still remember vividly that I thought all Turkish can speak English because when I first buy Döner, they didn't ask me like the name of the meat in German. So it's supposed to be Hähnchen or Kalb, which is Hähnchen is chicken, Kalb is, oh my god, Kalb is veal, so it's younger cows. So cows that are like slaughtered when they are younger. They are called veal. So beef is for cow that is a little bit older when they are slaughtered. So they asked me like chicken or beef, and then I was like, yeah, chicken. And then I tried to continue the conversation in English, but they were like, no, I don't know what you mean. Like, I think like even in my local Döner store, they have like 5 or 6 employees, and only one can like actually like try to speak to me in English. Yeah. Well, now I speak German, so that's no longer a problem. But back then it was like, this is painful. I learned German for 5 years just so I can converse with my local Döner man.
Good.
Yeah,
That's a good
finally.
motivation.
Yeah. And I actually got Joitsugojo. Because like I just
Nice.
so my friend was inviting me to a dinner with his friend group, and then one of his friends is like a German born Chinese. But like he, of course, because he's German born, he speaks mainly German. And then he is speaking with my friend in English. But yeah, when he asked me things, I try to talk in German because I know he understands anyway. And then he just straight up called my friend and like, "Hey, bro, his German's like better than you." Well, thank you very much. I guess I did spend like twice the time that he took to learn. But yeah, yes, yes, thank you very much. Also, I got Nihongo Jozu the same day because like one of his friends is Japanese, and then of course my friend like gaslit me into like conversing with her in Japanese. I was like, fine, I'll do it. I'll use my 5 years old Japanese. Yeah, I think like yeah, because like I think with learning language, if you learn a little bit too much of a language, you'll forget like stuff from the other language that you have learned. If you hear me stutter, that's probably because I was like, so how do I say that in English? English is my second language, by the way, and that's already hard. And sometimes now I realize that whenever I was asked to translate something into Indonesian, I was like, I just realized I never say that particular word in Indonesian. So like, yeah, because like, I mean like it's just like Japanese, right? Like you use like lots of words that are borrowed from English. Indonesian borrows from a lot, depending on where you live. Like Indonesian itself already borrows a lot of words from Dutch, and then of course because of the modern influence, we borrow lots of words from English. And in the part where I live, we kind of borrow words from Cantonese as well. Well, not Cantonese. It's Hokkien.
All right. Okay.
What else? We also borrow words from Javanese. That's why. That's why I sometimes when I want to impress people, I always say that my second language is Javanese and English is my third language.
Nice.
but I speak like. But my mom has expressly said to me, no, don't speak to people in Javanese. You have like because Javanese has like a politeness level, and I basically has the peasant Javanese, the one that you use in the market for like people who do hard labor. So it's like, no, you're not be. If you use that to people who actually speak Javanese, that is totally it's super improper. It's super impolite. So it's like, yep, nope. Just speak Indonesian. They understand you.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Because
it's like speaking Spanish and Italian.
Probably.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like the set of words are really different. It's mostly like in Japanese there's keigo. There's basically like keigo. Like the base structure is still the same, but the words that you use are different. Like even the counting words is different. So like the only only number that I remember from the polite Japanese for one is setunggal, but for the impolite Japanese it's siji. So it's like, huh, well that's different. But then, I live in in East Java where we mostly speak with the impolite Javanese. If you go to Central Java, where the kingdoms are still operating, because like we have this one province called the special autonomous region of Yogyakarta. It is called as such because in that particular region, the government is still run by a monarchy, literally.
Okay.
So they kind of adapted to the Indonesian government system, but like the governor for that province is literally the king of that region. So like historically, that kingdom is in that area. So basically, they just translate that kingdom into a province of Indonesia, basically.
It's interesting.
Yeah. And we owed the money, so we cannot really do anything. We literally owed the money, by the way. So I think like because there's like at one point of the independence war, like there's some complications or some difference in opinions that the king was, we can no longer house the government in Yogyakarta. So please move the government central to Batavia, which eventually becomes Jakarta. And then he lend a check of lend us money in the old Dutch money, which will, basically if we need to pay them now in today's money, our government will literally collapse.
Damn.
Yeah. That is why we can't really touch them.
Is that inflation or deflation? I actually don't know.
It's inflation.
It's inflation, yeah.
Because like it was worth this amount. Back then it was worth way bigger now.
Okay, yeah, I cannot math.
Yeah, but basically everything went up. So basically, you should be if everything went up together. So if the income becomes bigger and your costs also becomes bigger, then it's basically going to be the same. But what's bad about the current inflation is our pay doesn't catch up as much. So that's the painful part. But that's a point. But there's actually one more kingdom, I think, in Indonesia that is still functional. That they are not as prominent in the government as the other two because they don't have the money.
Yeah.
But we still like they are still running the monarchy, mostly to preserve the culture. Because like I say, the Javanese has like 3 levels of politeness, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the level 3, so the highest level of politeness, is only spoken by people in the palace.
Right.
Yeah. So if you go to the palace, then everyone in the palace, like from the servants to the kings, they can speak the polite Javanese. But if you come there as a tourist, you will either get you will be able to listen to everything in Indonesian, or there should be a tour guide that translates everything to you in English. So you should be fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll just have you be my tour guide instead.
Yeah. I went there once. I can definitely guide you there. Yeah. Because to go to Yogyakarta is kind of like out of the way. Because like usually when I go to Central Java, I went to the capital of Central Java. And then you kind of have to make a detour if you want to go to Yogyakarta.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, so I went there mostly because my school like brought us there. Like even Bali is not something that you can just go willy-nilly because you kind of have to make a detour to go there basically. I mean, it's a tourist place. So. Normally you don't just go there just to go there unless you have like a specific business to do there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then like one of my ex's friend, like they are so rich. They live in Bali. And then they were like, so this afternoon, in this afternoon, their mom is like got really bored. And then they just straight up bought a plane ticket to Surabaya and then just go to mall. Like, wow.
Damn.
Damn. I know that Bali, due to its nature being like mostly like place to chill. They don't really have like a really big shopping malls like we do in the city. It's like, damn. you pay a same day ticket for a half an hour flight to get stuck in traffic for like 90 minutes just to go to the mall and then go home in the same day. It's like, wow. The dedication. I admire that.
I'll be too lazy to do that.
I know, right? Like it's at that time. It's like if you ride the train, it's probably going to be better. But we are literally on different islands. You literally can't do that yet. There's no economic benefit to connecting Java and Bali, I think, because like the important cities in Java is like kinda in the middle of each region. Like Surabaya is kind of like in the middle of the East Java. Semarang is in the middle of Central Java. And Jakarta is also kind of like in the middle of West Java. So it's like, yeah. You kind of have to connect too many dots if you wanted to make the train between islands actually like economically viable. So yeah, I don't think they will be making that anytime soon. I think plane is probably our best option for now. Yeah. Still have to fix like the fact that it's going to be cheaper to fly to Singapore than to fly to the other islands. Yeah. Probably
it's cheaper to fly to Singapore.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
Probably economical wise because there's going to be like lots of planes that are going to fly to other places. They are going to go through Singapore anyway. So there are more flights. Therefore, there's more competition. Everything's cheaper. There's more infrastructure as well. But like you go to the other islands, then basically that island is probably going to be your end destination, right? So there's going to be less incentive for the planes to like go there. So there's going to be less flights, less competitions, and then basically they can just check up the price, but also it's really not economically viable, right? Because like, yeah, what if they fly there and then there's problem, then they have to pay more just to get the same service that's going to be available in the bigger cities like Singapore or Jakarta. Which this comes from ignorance, by the way. I never really went to the other islands due to the reasons I just stated. So yeah. Although there's this one island that we actually kind of like flew a lot to, which is Batam.
Okay.
So Batam is extremely close to Singapore. You can ride the ferry to Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah. We used to fly there. Yeah, we used to fly there to go to Singapore because flight ticket aside, if we wanted to go outside of Indonesia for travel, you have to pay like a fee to the government called the fiscal fee. Just like 1 million rupiah. In the 2000, so it's probably going to worth like way more in today's money. And then if you fly to Batam and then you took the ferry from Singapore, then you basically only need to pay half for some reason. Probably because lots of people are need to go there for work. And basically you go there, you fly to Batam and then you took the ferry and then you pay half, which is not bad.
Okay.
And then you are already out of Indonesia, so you can fly to Hong Kong, you can fly to anywhere else.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually they removed the fiscal fee, and that's how going to Singapore becomes cheaper than flying to other islands. Because like, okay, I'm exaggerating, of course, because like, of course, the plane ticket is still going to be expensive, but it's like not significantly more expensive. It's only like 10% more expensive, probably. Like, for example, if I wanted to go home, the return flight will probably cost me like 900k. But if I go to Singapore, it's going to cost me like 1 million. So it's like Mom, can you dish out like 10% more? And it, yeah, I know that sounds privileged. I am. I can't deny that. So yeah. But yeah, that's all.
Interesting.
And then God, I just remembered how close Hong Kong is to Japan. Because like, I was still contemplating whether I can go to Japan, right? Because like,
Yeah.
I still need to get my documents sorted. So that's one hurdle. But if everything is done, then that's the next hurdle of like, yep, it's quite close now. So it's going to be a little bit more pricey. I think and then like all the cheaper options basically needs me to fly through China, which after I consulted lots of people, not a good idea. Even Amamiya, who is a Chinese, really cannot recommend that because I think he lost his luggage, and he did get them back after a really long list of like basically broken promises. I think like yeah, I think like they basically found his suitcase like one day after. So basically he reached China. There's family there, so I think like he just bought like the stuff there, like when during the layover. I mean like because he lost his luggage. It's quote unquote only clothes, but he will need clothes there, right? So he just bought like his basic necessities, and then like basically then they found it, and then they said they were going to deliver it to his hotel, but then he cannot. They suddenly, when he is already arrived in Japan and he already arrived in the hotel, they said, "Yep, sorry, we cannot deliver it. You have to go to Narita Airport to collect it." So it's like, oh fuck. He has to pay more train fares to go to Narita, and then he finally got his suitcase. So it's like, oh my god. And then he said that, yeah, I needed to go through all that, and I can still survive because he speaks Chinese. So it's like, imagine if that happens to someone who cannot speak Chinese. Which, then I remembered, I am that person who can't speak Chinese. So I'm that one person that was going to get into trouble. So it's probably wiser not to go there. But yeah, it's really tempting though. It's like 300 euro cheaper. So it's like, fuck man. Why am I poor? But yeah. Where were we going with this again? Oh yeah. But then again, I was like, one of my viable option is to just, it is basically like it's like slightly below my budget, my maximum maximum budget. It's like, fuck, fine. I wouldn't have much to save, but like, it's still fine enough. I can still go there. But I'll have to do a layover in Hong Kong for like 19 hours. So I was like, maybe I should ask my friends in Hong Kong if I can probably just stay in their house, like sit down for maybe 5 hours, and then go back to the airport. And I was like, I spoke with Toki about that, and I was like, and then he was like, there's an event on that weekend. I should check it out. I can go there for 2 days and go back in. It's like, oh right, you can do that because the flights actually made sense for him to do that. What is this difference? It's a geographical. I know it's geographical difference, but it still feels. Yeah, I mean, like whenever you're the one who can't save, it always feels unfair, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of Hong Kong people will literally jump to Japan for 1 weekend. So basically leaving on Friday and then just like come back on Sunday night, and then Monday just go back to working.
My god, I can't even go do that into Singapore, man.
Why not?
Especially because my sister lived there, right? So I will just beg her, like, can I sleep in your closet for like 3 days? And then I was like,
your closet.
Yeah. I'll just sleep in her closet for like 3 days, and then like when my friend came over for weekend, and I will just go with them to the hotel, and then like we'll play Vanguard for the weekend, and then we go home.
Nice.
Yeah. The good old days. One day.
One day.
One day we'll be able to travel that freely. Hopefully we'll have that privilege. That's the one privilege that I'd like to have.
Same, to be fair.
Yeah. Also the privilege to get the BSM and T1 alternate art missing link. I want this card. So badly. I don't know if it's probably going to be expensive just for the waifu text, but hopefully it's not, because who in the right mind will put missing link inside their deck? Like, I tried to read this card like over and over and over again, and I really cannot justify like putting it inside the deck. So it's like, how? Why? What? Hopefully it's not going to be expensive. But then again, if it's not expensive, then I'll be fighting with lots of people who would want to collect like 50 million copies of this card. So it's like, going to be pain either way.
Fun times.
Exactly. That's why collecting is fun.
No, it's not. Oh my god! Have you seen those videos of like scalpers?
Which one?
On like the Pokemon game.
Oh fuck!
I think the one at Costco. Like literally like the guys are like they, like, you know, like the staff member, they push out like the products, and like people literally just charge at it, and then like they just like grab like 10 boxes for each of them, and then like one and then like when they were leaving, one of the guys tripped over, and like people weren't helping him; they were there to help to take away his bosses.
Jesus Christ!
And just leaves. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, people are discussing like that.
Man, like, it's insane. It's like,
Yeah.
bro.
I think I've told you the story, right? About like even like people sometimes can be that disgusting. Just like I think I've told you the story where I go to this all-you-can-eat dim sum restaurant in Indonesia, in Jakarta.
Huh?
And then it's a dim sum place, so everyone is Chinese, right?
Yeah.
Mostly Chinese, but yeah. Anyway, what do we like the most? Of course, it's expensive stuff on an all-inclusive buffet. So of course, they have this menu called lobster, which turns out it's just crawfish, but it looks close enough, so I guess people don't really care. But of course, the crawfish was so in demand that whenever they refill it, they will just the waiter will bring a bell, and then they will just ring the bell, and then everyone can get their crawfish. But of course, the plebeians never hope of ever getting that crawfish, because like, yeah, I'm not going to fight with 60 Chinese uncles just to get one single crawfish.
Oh yeah, I don't bother either.
Yeah. And then like one day Gino's like, fuck it, I'm curious, I'm going to go there and I'm going to check what this is all about. And then he got one. And it's like, yep, I got one now. I'll just go look at the other stuff. So since I already stood up, I might as well go into like the other buffet items and take them as well. So he looked away from his plate for 1 second. Then he looked back at this plate, and then this crawfish is gone.
What the?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
I know, right? I think like he even noticed like the guy actually like taking his crawfish, because it was so obvious. Like he was not even being subtle about like stealing the crawfish.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, right? And it's not even that cheap, by the way. It costs you like 5 times of like dinner in Indonesia.
Wait, you have to pay for the crawfish?
And you pay for the buffet.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course, yeah.
My goodness.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
Damn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just a new low.
Yeah, I sent you the video. Have a look. Have a look.
Okay, need to make sure that I am going to listen this on my headset that is not going to leak. Because like we actually got like a copyright claim on that video.
Maybe we can play
Hitler one.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, crazy man.
Just like that.
You see the guy tip over? And then like people are taking the boxes from him.
Humanity is done for. If any doomsday scenario will happen, we are just going to fight and kill ourselves. We will end our existence before that doomsday scenario actually ends us.
Oh my god! But like that reminds me of the anime called Bento. I think I mentioned it before.
What a depressing way to start the week. We are both sick, and then now we are talking about the end of humanity.
Yeah.
We have to be hopeful. We have to be hopeful even when we are trying our hardest.
He's dying.
To even breathe now.
No, Theo is dying.
It's going to be hard, but we'll manage, as we always do. So yeah, I guess if you guys have any questions, requests, or comments, do drop them in the comments below. Hopefully by the time we read them, we are already better and we can read them for you. Or if you prefer email, to send them to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. So yeah, I guess that has been the limit of our throat. I think Ayumu is silent because he's coughing really hard on the background.
No.
I think like you can already tell that my voice is not much better either. So yeah, that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, a hopeful week going forward as well. And we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye. Oh no, Ayumu is actually dying.
No, I'm here.